What's up? My name's Steve Spiff.
What's good, y'all? This is the Inside Look at the Look Cypher. My name is DoeTheUnknown, and right next to me we got Steve Spiffler, man, in the building, in the house. We're doing the Inside Look. We're trying to give you an inside look at what these artists are doing and what else they can offer to this game. So, pleasure to have you here, brother. Thank you for coming on. Are you looking forward to the Cypher? How you feeling about it?
Yeah, should be pretty prepared. Maybe like 2 takes, hopefully 3 takes.
Okay, come on, say that.
Yeah, you know?
So, I mean, what could people expect for you from this?
Just bars, pretty much.
I like that.
Similes, metaphor, some wordplay. Try to be witty with it. You know, you catch it.
Okay, so we were talking earlier, and you said that you're an artist and a producer. Out of those two things, what is your passion more of? Do you like making beats and producing more, or do you like rapping?
It comes in waves, to be honest. You might catch me like 6 months just making beats, not able to write like 1 bar, and then you might catch me another 6 months just only writing bars and can't really make a beat. But there's always like an overlap where I'm like rapping over my own beats.
Yeah.
But that's like my hardest thing is probably rapping.
I think that's a real dope thing for artists that can do that because, like you said, if for some reason I have writer's block, now I can just work on beats, or I can edit a video, I can do something else besides to keep my motivation. Because I know me as a writer, that motivation isn't always there, especially if I'm going through some life stuff. You know what I'm saying? So if I have something else to put it into, that's really dope. Projects out. What kind of projects out do you have right now?
I got some beat tapes out on all streaming platforms. I got a beat tape out on Even. I got rap albums out on all streaming platforms.
What are the names of the rap albums?
My latest one is Side Flip Steven.
Dope, I like that name.
I had Weekends for Boom Bap. I think I did a vinyl only Weekends for Boom Bap 2. Samples couldn't get cleared, et cetera, et cetera.
Right.
Yeah.
And they can find that on all streaming platforms under Steve Spiffler.
Under Steve Spiffler, yep.
Okay.
Some of them got taken down for the samples and stuff, but you could find, if you got Apple Music, you could find a.
Okay. So if you had to describe Steve Spiffler's sound, what would you say it would be?
Like a Pete Rock from Stockton, or
I like that.
If like the church was to mix with Pete Rock in the middle of Stockton, something like that.
Come on, that's hard. That's hard. So you represent Stockton, California.
Yes, sir, born and raised.
Talk a bit about what it's like being from Stockton and trying to come up in the music scene.
In Stockton, as a lot of people might notice, there's a style and a sound that's very predominant out there, and sometimes it doesn't always align with my style and sound, or people that make boom bap type music and stuff.
Hip hop, real hip hop. There's a hip hop sound and there's a rap sound, right?
Well, it's all subjective. You know what I'm saying? So it's all subjective. Like I got a little love for that sound and that style, and you might hear me on a beat or two like that, as well. But honestly, Stockton is kind of crabs in a bucket mentality.
Right.
But yeah, there's lots of good stuff out there, man. We get kicked down and pushed down a lot, but we got a lot of rappers that came out of there doing their thing, and a lot of up-and-coming rappers that are doing their thing right now, and producers, and engineers, and videographers, and et cetera, et cetera. Honestly, we're like a hub, like a hotbed.
Yeah, you guys are right in the middle of everything.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
If you noticed, a couple other major platforms from the Bay Area seem to have migrated out here and start plucking our talent and stuff, which is cool. Appreciate the love, but, we see it.
Right. I say that.
All them years where you say Stockton's not Bay Area, but we see it.
Okay, yeah, say that. Say that, man. So what would you say is, to this day, right now, your biggest success and your biggest disappointment in music?
My biggest disappointment is all the money I spent and ain't been able to recoup.
Okay, yeah.
We're not going to get to the numbers.
Facts, it's either losses or lessons, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Okay.
Turn a loss to a lesson. But one of my biggest ones that I ain't really talked about because I couldn't post about it or nothing, but I got a production credit on an Adidas commercial in China. And shout out to my boy Fiki, or Damon. He goes by Damon.
Oh, yeah.
And my boy Damon granted me with that. He had a publishing deal, and I ended up making the beat on that song, co-produced it, and
Yeah.
just my little split was like the biggest chunk.
That's
chunk
hard.
of money
That's
I
dope.
got.
Hey, that's like the best feeling when then now you see like what can really be done from this, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
One of my best moments is like being able to buy my kids clothes with like royalty money.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
like
sir.
that's a crazy feeling, even though it wasn't like a lot, but like for me it was dope. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So
Yeah, man. It's like one of those things, like you said, it's kind of that proof to yourself, like, okay, like, we cooking now. Like, you could really,
Right.
you know, make a living off this.
yeah,
you know
I should have
what
put some
I'm saying?
gas in your tank. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
For sure.
Put some gas in my tank metaphorically and physically. You know what I
For
mean?
real.
Like,
Hey, for real.
You know?
So look, man, we're here with Steve Spiffler. This has been the Inside Look, man. Make sure you artists tap in. If you want to get seen, you got to come to look. That's how we do it. I'm DoeTheUnknown, Steve Spiffler, man. Shouts out. Let's go. Good shit, bro.
Appreciate you, man.
Yeah, for sure.